Troy Williams, Executive Director at Lebanon County Christian Ministries. Here today to present the distribution plan for the State Food Purchase Program for this coming fiscal year 2014-2015. This is the 5th year of our 5-year agreement, current 5-year agreement, which would expire at June 30th, 2015. So the distribution plan for this year is really no different from the previous years. We'll be providing emergency food vouchers from our main headquarters at 250 South 7th Street. Also providing food voucher food orders through our branch office in Newmanstown. We also have distribution sites for our TFAP program throughout the county. About 13 other distribution sites altogether, most of them in the low-income housing units, Washington Arms, Little Square, and so forth. As far as numbers are concerned, last fiscal year we provided 2,213 emergency food vouchers and distributed over 370,000 pounds of food. We had 470,000 pounds of food donated to the ministry.
470,000 donated?
Yes.
Wow.
Yes. And so, which was a major increase from last year, mainly due to the increased donations received from Walmart and Lebanon, averaging 8,000 to 10,000 pounds of food for them each month. And also some new restaurants. Longhorn Steakhouse, since they opened, has been donating food on a regular basis, roughly 300 to 500 pounds a month from Longhorn Steakhouse since they opened. Our free new meal program, we served 47,043 free meals last year on 339 days. Daily average was 139 meals per day. We're serving out of our current locations at our facility and also churches within the city of Lebanon. We also have a weekly meal in Schaeferstown on Thursdays and Sundays, and a weekly meal in Newmanstown on Fridays.
Do other steakhouses also donate food?
At this point, we're only receiving from Longhorn Steakhouse.
Really?
Yes.
Okay. I was just curious.
Distribution plan for this year, I have a copy here for you to look at, but also need approval from the county commissioners stating that we will not participate in the state purchase agreement where the state designates a act specifically for commercial food distributor. We do have the option to not participate in that, so which has been our practice for the last number of years. We feel that we can get a better deal with some of our local vendors and also some of the vendors that we've been dealing with on a regular basis.
Okay, I think Commissioner Ames had...
No, worthwhile just to contact them and let them know that their competitor is contributing.
Well, I believe it's something that
Longhorn does.
Longhorn does, but
Yeah.
they're owned by the bigger
Darden.
Darden. So they actually contacted us 1 month before they opened. And
You mean Longhorn did when you say
Longhorn
they?
did.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, Longhorn actually contacted us a month before they opened to make the arrangements for us to be the receiver of their donated goods.
Very good.
That's
Thank you.
amazing. Wonderful. Thank you.
Troy, you talk about food vouchers. Essentially, what is that? And what does it entail?
The food voucher is simply an emergency food order that we provided to either an individual or family. It represents roughly a trip to the grocery store, which would supply the family or individual with about roughly 10 to 14 days. The food vouchers and the free new meal are mainly funded through the State Food Purchase Program, which last year the county received $158,000, in which we were able to use to purchase food and also take care of administrative expenses and also purchase a new refrigerator for our food bank.
I do have a follow-up question.
Mm-hmm.
So if these other steakhouses are saying, oh my gosh, yes, we should be donating to the Lebanon County Christian Ministries, who does such a swell job, do you have the capacity to accept and store that? Because I presume most of it will be needed to be refrigerated.
We do.
You do?
Typically, when we receive it from Longhorn, we're able to freeze the food. And then what our staff and volunteers are doing is when we acquire enough steak or meat. We basically cube that and use it for either beef stew or beef and noodles, stroganoff, those types of things.
Okay,
I'll support the motion.
thank you.
Second.
Okay, there's a motion on the floor and a second to refuse respectfully refuse the state agreement and buy our food local. Is there?
And are we also approving
Approving the
the plan?
Yeah.
as
And the
well?
plan as well, yes. There's a motion on the floor. All those in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed, same sign. Motion carries.